2019 is over. Butterwood Raceway has gone through some changes. Created in the last decade, but here we are in 2020 at the end of January, and I have made a major change to Butterwood Raceway. So I'm here to tell you about it. And that change is manifested in the form, you can't see it really, it doesn't jump out at you here, so I'm going to help you. Okay, the change involves the check lane. And I got two of them put into the track. Let me help you out here. Here comes the first one, right there, and then the second one follows it, right down there, and then with the start-finish line, the track is now divided into three sectors. All right? Blue, red, and green. Now there's one more little tiny change I made, and that is I had to add some track so the red sector would be the same length as the green and the blue. Okay. Setting it up is a little difficult. The instructions, while accurate, are not quite clear. Let me go over that with you. Okay, it's important to understand that setting up these new lane cuts is done this way. First thing you do is you hold down the speed button like that, and then you turn the system on with that way. And that lights the first light, which is no, the segment timing will not be working. So you hit it again, and now you've turned it on for the segment working. Now, the next thing you want to do is set up the timing of the first break, in other words, the first segment. So I'm going to hit speed again. The three LEDs are lit. I can take my car and I walk around to that first line and I cross over, and you heard the beep. So the system has now recognized that section of the track. So I come back over here to this point, I hit the speed, lights up the fourth one. So now we come over to the last segmentation of the track, and I get that to be recognized the same way. Another beep. So now we have both sections segmenters off, so we now have the three segments of the overall track all laid out. So the system is now programmed as soon as I say start. So now the system is ready to race cars. Both new sections of track have been recognized. So here on the Android tablet, I've got the software running for the Carrera race. Start that application. Go to Quick Start Racing. This is just to show you how this application uses it. You select the race. This one's already been run. And I'll zoom in here so you can see a little bit better detail of, there it is, lap 1, lap 2, lap 3, lap 4, and lap 5. And the best times for those would be lap 3, segment 1 was best, but lap 5 was the best because sector 2 and sector 3 were the best times. I wasn't very good in lap 1 or lap 2, probably still warming up. But anyway, that's Carrera, and that's how they handle it. Okay, the other application I like, I prefer, is the Smart Race. And coming up in the Smart Race mode, The reason I like this is, oops, escape out of that. Stop that. Okay, so came up in a race mode, so I didn't want to do that. Everything was ready to go. What I wanted to show was the additional features that SmartRace presents, and that is the ability to use SmartRace Connect. So I'm bringing up my iPhone app here. Go to SmartRace Connect. Come on, here we go. And start SmartRace Connect over here on the iPhone. And start server. And connect. Yeah, it gives me the... Okay, so now what that's done is my iPhone is now connected to this, to the Android, the SmartRace software, and I identified, or I'm going to identify, car number 2, the yellow car. That's the one I'm interested in. So I'll close that and set that down. So my pit crew has this. Everybody's got access to this. So I'm going ahead and go back just to some practice modes. So I'll close that out, come back to free practice, pick up the controller, and we'll start. Oh, false start. Sorry, I jumped the gun there. There we go, a little bit of delay on the start there. As you can see, again, it's showing up the sectors here. So my best time is the first one, is showing that. I'm still getting better. Each lap's getting better and better as I go. Eventually I'm going to get to the point where some of these will become repetitious. There's one, right there. Segment 1. Yeah. So my best laps have been had. Now over here in the individual's hands, got the last lap, best lap. But down here shows me where I'm at for each of the laps with my individual speeds, so I can get information from my pit crew on what's going on. And the other thing I like about this application is, even though I've got the plunger fully depressed here, anybody can pause this race at any time. I still got it depressed. Everybody that was racing is stopped now, so you can clear the cars off the track and cars don't run into cars. So that's what I really like about it. Restart, and off we go again, and the race continues. It is 10 laps now. That was the long one, about a 20-second or so longer lap, but I'm right back on schedule. So yeah, I like SmartRace. Gives you a lot more information. And now with the sectoring, I can know where I'm doing and pick which lane I want to be in. And that's that.